The world around us seems to be losing control, doesn't it? Uncertainty plagues us, casting a shadow over our dreams and aspirations. We wake up, not knowing what the day holds, and go to bed with worries about tomorrow. Political corruption runs rampant, with politicians indulging in endless money printing. This reckless act diminishes our hard-earned money's purchasing power, leaving us feeling robbed. Our pockets get lighter, while their coffers only get heavier. It's a sad state of affairs, isn't it? And then, there's the bleak future that our next generation faces. For the first time in America, our children might not have it better than us. The American dream, once a beacon of hope and opportunity, now feels more like a distant memory. Homeownership, a cornerstone of that dream, is becoming increasingly out of reach. The ability to purchase and own a house, once a symbol of success, is now a distant reality for many. The feeling of having a place to call your own is slipping through our fingers like sand. But it's not just about material losses. Our freedom, our free will choice, is being stifled as well. Laws and regulations, under the guise of protection, are crushing our spirits, leaving us feeling powerless. Trust, once the bedrock of our society, is now being violated left and right. Public trust is at an all-time low, with skepticism and cynicism taking its place. We feel betrayed, let down by the very institutions that were supposed to protect us. All these struggles, these pain points, are causing a deep emotional turmoil within us. It's like a storm raging inside, wreaking havoc on our peace of mind. But what if there's a way out of this chaos? What if the path to regain control isn't about moving forward, but taking a step back? Perhaps the solution lies in not striving for more, but in redefining what we value. Perhaps it's about creating a new way of life, one that is rooted in self-governance and personal responsibility. And maybe, just maybe, it's about building a parallel economy where we're not at the mercy of corrupt politicians and broken systems. Perhaps it's about taking back control, one step at a time. After all, aren't we all self-starters at heart? Perhaps the solution lies in not moving forward, but taking a step back. How can we regain control? By building a parallel economy and altering our way of life. Let's start by understanding that nobody is coming to save us. It's a harsh truth, but acknowledging it is the first step to regaining control. We must take responsibility for every aspect of our lives. This isn't just about the physical or financial, it's also about the spiritual. We need to live from a higher vibration spiritual perspective, one that aligns with our core values and principles. One way to achieve this is by breaking free from the chains of jobs and corporations that drain our energy and steal our souls. Instead, we can build our own businesses. These businesses should be designed to serve one another, not just to make a profit. In this way, we can create a parallel economy, an alternative to the traditional system that is failing us. This parallel economy would bypass all corporate monies, goods, and services. It would rely on alternative currencies and private associations. Imagine trading only with real people, not faceless corporations. Imagine a world where goods and services are exchanged with integrity and respect. Another crucial aspect of regaining control is housing. The dream of owning a house has become increasingly unreachable for many. But what if we could build our own affordable alternative housing? What if we could create homes that are not just structures, but reflections of our values and aspirations? Finally, we must return to cooperation with nature. We need to eat pure, life-giving food. We need to respect the earth as our home and act as its stewards, not its exploiters. All these changes might seem overwhelming, but remember, we're not alone in this journey. We must stand for one another in the defense of all that is true, good, and right. This is not just about individual transformation, but collective evolution. It's about creating a world where power is not concentrated in the hands of the few, but shared among the many. Regaining control is not a distant dream. It's a reality that we can start building today, together. Imagine a life where you have personal power, free will, and a hopeful future. A life where you don't just survive, but thrive. That's not just a dream, it's a possibility. And it starts with embracing a whole new way of life. Consider this. What if you could build an income from your own online business? No, you don't need to be a business whiz or a tech guru. You just need a willingness to learn and a passion to serve others. there are resources available to help you, like the Spiritual Business Model course. This course is designed to inspire you and help you manifest a business that succeeds, even if you're starting from scratch. It's about using your unique gifts to serve others and, in return, creating a sustainable income for yourself. Now let's talk about housing. Traditional housing has become increasingly unaffordable, but what if you could build your own affordable home? That's where AirCrete comes in. It's an insulating cement product filled with air to create both insulation and structure, and you can learn how to build your own AirCrete house. It's not just about saving money, but also about reclaiming your independence and self-reliance. And what about the way we do business? We're so used to the public corporate system that we forget there are other options. Options like doing business privately, creating structures outside the public, and using tax-free monies like private bills of exchange, gold, silver, and cryptocurrency in private associations. It's about building a parallel economy that operates outside the broken corporate system. An economy where you trade only with real people, serving each other's needs and supporting each other's growth. But this new way of life isn't just about business and housing. It's also about adjusting our expectations and living debt-free. It's about choosing not to be enslaved by cheap commercial toys and luxuries, but instead focusing on what truly matters. It's about living a life that aligns with our values and nourishes our souls. This new way of life is about empowerment, self-reliance, and freedom. It's about stepping out of the corporate system and stepping into a more meaningful, fulfilling life. And you don't have to do it alone. There's a community of like-minded individuals ready to support you on this journey. Ready to take the first step towards this new way of life? Then I invite you to attend the upcoming AirCrete workshop. You'll learn hands-on how to build your own AirCrete house, taking a huge step towards financial independence and self-reliance. You'll also have the opportunity to connect with others who are on the same path, building a network of support and inspiration. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the old way isn't working. It's time for a new way of life, a life where you're in control, where you're creating value, serving others, and living in harmony with your values. Begin this journey by clicking the link in the description and visiting tinygiantlife.biz now. The solution to our problems lies in self-governance and responsibility. This isn't just a statement, it's a call to action. It's a call to reclaim our power, our confidence, and our control. We've spoken about the struggles we face today, the uncertainty, the economic instability, the loss of trust in our institutions. We've also touched on the inspiring solutions that lie before us. Now, let's bring these threads together and paint a picture of the future, a future shaped by our own hands. Self-governance is the cornerstone of this future. It's about stepping up to the plate and taking responsibility for our lives. It's about creating a parallel economy that doesn't rely on faceless corporations and corrupt politicians. It's about setting our own rules, living by our own moral compass, and creating a culture that values cooperation, mutual respect, and natural harmony. To build this future, we must first build an alternative income, one that doesn't chain us to a desk or rob us of our soul. By launching our own businesses, we can not only provide for ourselves, but also serve others, creating a cycle of positive energy and mutual benefit. We can use the Spiritual Business Model course to guide us, even if we lack prior business knowledge or technical skills. Next, we must address our living situation. Traditional housing is increasingly unaffordable, but there are alternatives. By using materials like AirCrete, we can construct our own homes that are both affordable and sustainable. Learning how to do this is as simple as attending an AirCrete workshop. Finally, we must create value for others and trade this value within our community. This is the foundation of a parallel economy, one that exists outside the broken corporate system. By trading with real people, not faceless entities, we can build a system that is fair, equitable, and empowering. The future may seem daunting, but remember, we are the architects of our own destiny. Join us at the upcoming AirCrete workshop and start your journey towards a life of freedom and control. Can't attend a live workshop? No worries. Life's commitments and circumstances can sometimes get in the way of our dreams, but that doesn't mean you have to put them on hold. We've adapted our hands-on workshops into an immersive online course designed to guide you through the process of creating your path to self-governance. This online course offers you the same valuable knowledge, but with the added benefit of flexibility. You can learn at your own pace, revisit the material anytime, and start your journey now, wherever you are. This isn't just a course, it's a stepping stone towards your independence and control. It's a tool that empowers you to build a parallel economy, one that values cooperation, mutual respect, and sustainability. And the best part? You can start right now. No need to wait for the perfect moment or the ideal circumstances. The power to change your life is in your hands, and the time to act is now. We encourage you to take this first step towards building a life of freedom and control. Click the link in the description to enroll in the online course and start your journey towards a life of freedom and control today. Remember, the future isn't something that happens to us, it's something we create. Let's create it together.